Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Jerry, and the channel is Jerry in Canada. Today, I went to two places, but I'm going to break them up into two videos, so you'll see one today and you'll see one tomorrow. I went to a, a thrift shop, so I'll show you around there, and then we'll come back and I'll share with you what I got. And I went to a grocery store and that I'd never been in before. I thought some of the stuff is so interesting. I think that you'll like it. And there was all kinds of goodies, and I'll come back and I'll show you what I got from there. Anyway, thank you all for being here, and let's get into the video. I love all things vintage. I really do. Look at this. And the kitty cat is trying to get the lady's ball of yarn. How cute is that? I love it. I was looking into videos on how to recognize these figurines, if they are worth anything or not. I don't know if there's any truth to this, but if the bottom of it is glazed, I should have zoomed in on that a bit better, then it is worth something. But if it's not and it's kind of like rough on the bottom, then it's not really worth anything. And yeah, like I said, I don't know if there's any truth to that. I love looking up stuff about vintage items, though. And I love looking at glassware and dishes. As you may notice, when I'm doing any kind of store or walkthrough, I tend to look at these things. See this here? I have decanters. One not like this, but I did come across one that was like the one that I have. Anyway, I don't need it, but sure is pretty. And this is a whole set here. I love teacups. I have a whole cabinet full. I have to do some cleaning in my dining room. Next week's video, I'm going to be doing some cleaning or baking, cooking, whatever. But I hope that if you're not already subscribed, I hope that you do subscribe. I do cleaning, I do cooking, baking, shopping. I'm going to start some DIY. Yeah, just some small projects around the home, and I'll share the renovations next week. I'll show what my hubby has done in the basement. I love glassware. That's pretty too. And these plates, all the pretty designs. My goodness, things are beautiful. Another teapot I see there, and this is a Japanese teapot. I love teas. I don't know if I tasted a tea I don't enjoy. With you, darling, it only stays as sure as a new sunrise, forever in your veins. Evening river walks. The sun is low, but it's not lost. We got time to waste tonight. Let's find a place for only you and I. It's sure as a new sunrise, and as white as the moon is at night. It's sure as a new. I have to stop and touch the cuteness of this little bear. Got a little hiding place in there where he can put his cookies. Little mini, I can picture this on my counter with some candy. Or mini, you ever see those mini Oreos or mini chocolate chip cookies? Yummy. Another tea set. I was tempted to grab this one because I'm going for a blue and white look with some dinnerware, and I was tempted, but I left it where it was. But I couldn't stop my temptation with a couple of other items, which I will share with you at the end of this video. Coming up, see this here one? This is just like the one that I have at home. $5.50, I think that was. I love it. It's priceless to me because my dad gave it to me.
It feels a million miles away, but when I'm close to you, I pray that I'll never have to leave. There's nothing more in life I want than just to feel your beating heart and let you know that I am near. The sun is setting fast, I know, and I can feel you bid me go, but I don't wanna leave
I
just
love
yet.
Corningware dishes, but I always think now of my friend Anne over at Cooking the Books. When I see these items, I think of her and how much she would love to have these. Has a nice collection.
'Cause I've got so much left to see, but I know freedom ain't that free if I ain't got you by my side. Oh, my love, won't you come and walk with me a while? Time don't stop, even in the
One thing I have plenty of are cookbooks. I have to share so many things with you. I plan on being here for years to come. Fingers crossed, my friends, and share lots with you all. This guy right here, I was wondering what he is. Does he hold like wooden spoons or something, utensils maybe? I'm not sure. Another thing I was almost tempted to get. Now, this pattern, I might go back and look at it. It looks so familiar to me for some reason.
with our hands we'll make the best of the life that we have left, and we will never say goodbye. Oh, my love, won't you come and walk with me a while? Time don't stop, even in the middle of a dream. So turn the car around and leave. Meet me underneath the tree inside the valley that we made.
I think everything on these shelves here must be the cuteness area. Like, so sweet. So many pretty things that people once had and loved, and hopefully go to a home that other people will have it and love it. Like Doggy right there sitting in a basket of flowers. A little terrier. 15 bananas. Oh, it winds up. I didn't notice that when I was there. A little music terrier thingy. Another cute little doggy. And I had to look at this Buddha guy too because, you know me, I love the Buddha stuff. Very nice. Back in the day, people, I would have been all over these shoes. I couldn't wear them to save my life now. Like, I just looked, I like looking at shoes though. I don't wear a lot of pretty shoes anymore. I like this platter. Another temptation I walked away from, but I felt like getting it. I do have enough though. And this fondue fountain. I can just picture the chocolate flowing through the fountain there. And this item is my last item I'm going to show you before we go back home and I share with you what I bought. Back when I used to do ceramics, I made some of these for some friends. And I had one myself for a while, but I recently donated it. Okay, friends, cheers. I'm going to show you what I got at the thrift store. It ended up being a lot of people coming in. I wanted to show you more that was there, but it got busy, so I'll head to some more thrift shops. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself for a second. I love collecting cookbooks, and there's ones I try to get a lot of Canadian ones. You should see some of the stuff, some of the books that I have. I'll have to show it to you someday, but I love them. And I'm going to show you what I got today. I didn't get a lot, but I had to get these cookbooks and I had to get this. Excuse my voice. Um, sorry. Look at these. Aren't they sweet? Oh, cheers, by the way. They'll disappear on me, no doubt. I get these like for spreads and that one, and for when I'm putting out things. But sometimes I go places and I leave these things there. These were $2, so I thought they were really cute. Very spring summer looking. Okay, I have cookbooks by. I have a line of cookbooks. I don't know how many, maybe 10, 15. I'm not sure. I have a few of a, a line of cookbooks called Company's Coming. I did a recipe, I believe, here not long ago from one of her cookbooks, and I got to wipe them off with a wipe or whatever. But this, I thought I'm going to share some recipes with you all from this cookbook this summer because it says summertime desserts. So how can I not share some summertime desserts? So all the hardcover books that aren't marked with a price, they $3. The back of this says $25.99 was what it would retail. I'm going to show you the inside a little bit. Oh my gosh, I opened it up and wow, doesn't that look delicious? I make a no-bake cheesecake that I use. I make a tiramisu no-bake cheesecake, and it's to die for. I modified uh, I modified my tiramisu that I usually make into a cheesecake, and then I was going to bake it, and then I said no, I'm going to try to make a no-bake tiramisu cheesecake. So it's a combination of some recipes, and it turned out really, really good. So I have to share that with you one day. But yes, it looks like they dipped their cookies in chocolate on one part. Oh my goodness me. Anyway, tell me if you think that we should make that. Ooh, pineapple wing pie. And yogurt, orange yogurt, and poppy seed cake. Oh, you know what? It's dangerous to look in a book that has desserts for me. I love making stuff. I just make it and give it away a lot of times, though. Oh, and one thing I never had, I'm going to try because my friend sent me certain cookies, is banana pudding dessert or something. I never made it before. Oh, I love to bake cakes. Just about every weekend, especially if we're visiting Casey. Well, when we're visiting Casey, I make cake or cheesecake or something. Take it over. Okay, now I got this one from Company's Coming. It's and a lot of these recipes are in the other cookbooks, but they're scattered throughout the cookbook. So having it in one's kind of cool. Same with the pastas. They're in different ones of her books as well. But they put this one together. This was $3 too. Anyway, let's open it up and have a look. See if they have some pictures. They have this one, this picture. Oh, they have wonton soup in here. I make a wonton soup. I haven't made it in a while because I stopped eating pork, but I can make it with just shrimp. Okay, what else do they have? Do they have another picture? Oh my goodness, I love clams and mussels. I love seafood. I love all that stuff. Uh, this picture got some shrimp and that in it, and some clams. In the summer, I make a seafood boil. One time, I made it in my crock pot, and it turned out quite well. And I make that for Graham usually in the month of June. Okay, and then I got one more. Company's coming. You're my company. This has. I love another thing I love making. I make sandwiches. I make one sandwich on a large French loaf or a large Italian loaf or a stuffed olive loaf, and then I make one large sandwich and I cut it in two for hubby for his lunch, and he loves them. So he loves sandwiches. Who doesn't love sandwiches? You know. So I do like making sandwiches. We grew up having people over for tea on the weekends, and my mom and I would make a lot of sandwiches. And we go to the bakery and get squares and whatnot. My mother didn't really like to bake. I like to bake, but my mother didn't really like to bake. A couple of my aunts on my mother's side, my gosh, they loved to bake and delicious. I'm telling you. Onion melt. Ooh, they have pizza thingy here. I love making pizzas too. Ham and egg pizza. Funny, I was looking at a breakfast pizza, uh, and I type up and make PDFs, and that's one of them I found, but and I changed it up a little bit. I never made it. It's just that I got ideas from it, and it was a breakfast pizza. I made a breakfast pizza like with sausage gravy before, but this was different. Uh, Ham and egg, and this one and the other one had like bacon and egg. And I was thinking, you know, I could almost make like what do you call it, shashuka on pizza. I was thinking, but anyway, ham and eggs that'd be good too. Oh, there's no picture to show you. There's something wrong with me today. I'm telling you right now. Jerry's not all there today. Oh, and that looks good. Having the stuff out to spread. That looks delicious. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. What's in this picture? Oh, it says over here olive nut filling, shrimp cream spread, 2 hour buns, tangy beef spread, egg filling, so like a egg salad, and cream fruit spread, and Notre batter bread. Notre? Notre? Yummy. Anyway, that's what I got. This was $3, so came to 11 something. Doesn't this one look good? There's this bread that I make, and it looks like this when I cut it, and I put tuna in it, but I like the tuna that's packed in the olive oil for it. It's almost like a focaccia bread. I make it round in my springform pan, and sometimes I'll put olives in that bread or whatever. But if not, the filling's going to have olives. But it has olives and tuna packed in olive oil. It has tomatoes and I put like mozzarella, Parmesan cheese. Sometimes I'll put a feta cheese, depending. But anyway, it looks a lot like that. It has the olive, a lot of olive and tuna on it. It's so good. But I'll have to make that for you someday. That's what the sandwich looks like. And then I just cut it like you would slice up a pie and put it out on where when we have guests or whatever. But I'll have to make it for you someday. Anyway, I appreciate all of you. I thank you all for being here. I kept just long enough. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.